Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti, and this week I'm going to be showing you guys how to close off those ear warmers that I wrote a pattern for a couple weeks ago. So if you guys remember, I did a tutorial on the Tunisian chevron ripple stitch, or you can name it independently. Either way, I did a tutorial on that, and I decided to design some ear warmers because it's that season, and I decided to write a pattern just for some little guided practice. So today I want to show you guys how I actually join that in a round. You can do this any way you like, but this is just how I decided to close off the one that was pictured. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stitch marker off of there, and I am going to just have my hook there. I'm at a point where I'm ready to cast off. So what I'm going to be doing is essentially casting off and closing the seam at the same time. Fun times. Alright, so completely opposite to traditional Tunisian crochet, what I'm going to do is chain one, turn my work. I have my pattern where the inside is on the outside, so you're going to want to do that, and we are going to simply, let me see if I can turn down my light that looks a little bright and zoom in. Alright, what we're going to do after we chain our one and we turn our work, what we're going to do is we're going to see here, find this corner stitch. The fun part about the bottom of Tunisian crochet is that it looks like normal crochet stitches, so that makes it easier to work into when you get to this point in a pattern. So we're just going to slip stitch into that. Or if you're one of those people who prefers a flat seam, you can also single crochet. Alright, so I'm just going to slip stitch into that. Alright, and then we're going to come over and we're going to work in this second stitch. And then we're going to work into that vertical, the second vertical bar of the actual end that we're casting off. Just going to slip stitch. Alright, basically you're working between this, on this row where you're trying to cast off, you're working between those vertical bars as though you were working a Tunisian knit stitch. So you're inserting your needle, or your hook rather, knitwise into that stitch. We're just going to insert our hook on this gray side. We're going to insert our hook into that next stitch as normal. Okay, and then we're going to find that next vertical bar over, and we are going to slip stitch into it. And something you want to make sure of is that your points and your valleys match up. So this end, which is the row that I cast on, I have two peaks, but this last thing that I worked has two valleys. So I want to make sure that the points of those peaks match up with those valleys as I'm seaming this together, so that I have a nice cohesive pattern when I get done with this. So again, I'm going to insert into that gray side like normal. Going to find that next vertical bar on the other side, working that knitwise, and we're going to slip stitch. I'm going to keep doing this all the way across until I have completed my cast off. Alright, and as we get down here to the bottom, I'm just going to chain one, and I'm going to fasten off. Alright, let's turn this on the right side here. So this is how it turned out. I have a nice, clean, even seam. You can't even really see it. It just looks like a continual pattern, but if you stitch this together, you can definitely see where you where you fastened off your project. I hope today's video was helpful for you guys. If so, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how I did or what types of content you would like to see in the future. I'll be more than glad to experiment with things and try to figure that out for you. Also, don't forget to check out my other social media. I'm on pretty much everything except for Snapchat and TikTok, so I have a little something out there for everybody if you want to see my additional content, projects I'm working on, stay ahead on product releases and pattern releases. Also, if you want to support the channel, don't forget to check out my Etsy store, my Teespring shop where I sell my merch related to the channel, and you can check out my coffee blog that is all linked down in the description below. And until next time, guys, happy making.